Oh, how could you not be fired up for the Lions, right? If you're looking for more Lions gear ahead of the big game on Sunday, well, Born in Detroit has you covered. The brand is launching a grit apparel line. And joining us this morning to talk more about the line is Amy Casola, Director of Marketing, and Ralph Tompkins, a Born in Detroit ambassador. Guys, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
I think a lot of people are familiar with Born in Detroit, but just recap how the company began and what you guys do.
Yeah, so it started with when we purchased 8 Mile Vodka. Born in Detroit was on the label.
Yeah.
So we found out that it was not trademarked yet. We trademarked it and created a apparel line. And then it's just blown up, and we've gone this far with it.
It's so cool, number one, because people who are from Michigan like me, but maybe not born in Detroit, you feel like I am kind of born in Detroit.
Exactly.
It's like everybody gets in on this. Walk me through what we have here.
Yeah, so the Grit line is our new line, obviously, for the Lions, because the Lions are doing so great, and we had to jump on board with that. So that's what we have here. This is all just our line that we have on site now.
Have I seen Dan Campbell wearing these yet? He does wear a grit hat, but is that a different grit hat?
We saw it on Hard Knocks. David Gardner was wearing one on Hard Knocks, so it kind of blew up after that, and everyone wanted it. So that was a good deal for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we did U of M, and we're doing the grit line, so we're very excited about that.
This is the one I noticed. I said online, now on the website, you can get this hat, but it'll have grit on the top of that.
We have beanies, T-shirts, hoodies, and long sleeve shirts.
Yeah, the trucker hat.
Yeah, available on borndetroit.store.
How's it going so far with sales once the grit hit the website, or is that going live today?
It's going live. It just went live yesterday, but it's going through Sunday live, and then as we continue on, we'll have more merchandise and keep going with it. But it will be online. We also are going to have a pop-up store downtown for the draft for 6 weeks. So
Tell us about that. Where's it going to be? Where can people get it?
Well, it's still to be determined. We're figuring it all out now. Okay. But it will be there for 6 weeks right downtown, and we'll have all our Born Detroit stuff, our Lions stuff, all maybe other cities as well, to be determined, but it will be there for 6 weeks. We're very excited about that. We also are in the airport. In the Evans Terminal at the airport, you can get Born in Detroit. We have a pop-up shop. So it's a perfect thing to bring, everyone out of town. This is what we want them to be wearing to represent the city. Everyone's rooting for the Lions.
100%. And it reminds me, we were going through the Evans Terminal recently for a story, and we did highlight this, and we were just blown away that you guys had a pop-up in the airport. That's just, it's second level thinking, as I would like to say. Ralph, walk me through kind of the excitement of the Lions. No matter what happens Sunday, I'm not even going to put it out, I'm not going to speak it out there, but you also have the NFL draft on the horizon. Does that give you guys like a launching pad to just push this line of apparel for the next few months?
Of course, from the football sense inside is pretty amazing, right?
Right.
And we're going to go ahead and put it out there. We're going to the Super Bowl.
Come on, yeah.
It is what it is. And then for the apparel for us, I mean, obviously, the tie-in for the city and the excitement, it brings a lot of natural excitement, and people love and gravitate to gear. I know when I go out of town, I wear Born in Detroit all the time. And it gets a lot of respect no matter what. So, and then the draft is going to be amazing for us, too. So.
Now, this is the performance tee, right?
Yep.
I think I saw this one. I like this. Now, do I need a physique like Ralph's to make it look that good, or will it look good on me anyway?
I'll say this:
it will look good, and
it's going to look good regardless. But if you buy it a little smaller, your muscles pop out a little bit more.
Okay, so that's what you're saying I need to do. I just, you hide a few other spots.
You can always get a hoodie.
That's right. Thank you. You got it. Amy and Ralph, thanks for being. Before you go, remind people where exactly they can get everything that we see here.
bornindetroit.store.
Which is a unique address. So
bornindetroit.store. You'll see a link to purchase the grit apparel, which will be separate, and then all our other apparel will be on there. Also at, obviously, the airport we discussed.
Yeah. Keep an eye out at the airport and for downtown Detroit. And it's going to be fun to have going into the draft and into next season and beyond with this team, right?
Yes.
Guys, good to see you.